Imagine a world without cars, no highways, no traffic, and no affordable transportation for ordinary people. More than a century ago, that world existed. But one man changed everything. His name was Henry Ford, and his vision transformed not only transportation, but also the way people lived and worked. Henry Ford was born on July 30th, 1863, on a farm near Dearborn, Michigan, in the United States. He grew up in a simple family and spent much of his childhood helping his parents on the farm. However, unlike many other children, Henry was fascinated by machines. From a young age, he loved taking watches apart and putting them back together. While other boys enjoyed playing games, Henry enjoyed understanding how things worked. His curiosity and passion for mechanics would eventually change the world. Although his father wanted him to become a farmer, Henry had different dreams. At the age of 16, he left home and moved to Detroit to work as an apprentice machinist. He worked long hours and earned very little money, but he never complained. Henry knew that every skill he learned was bringing him closer to his dream. Even after finishing work, he spent hours studying engines and experimenting with machines. In 1891, Henry Ford joined the Edison Illuminating Company as an engineer. His hard work and talent quickly earned him promotions. Soon, he became the chief engineer, giving him more time and resources to pursue his dream of building a gasoline-powered vehicle. One day, Henry met Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors of the time. Edison encouraged him to continue working on his ideas. Those words gave Henry even more confidence. After years of experiments and failures, Henry built his first vehicle in 1896. It was called the quadricycle, a simple four-wheel machine powered by an engine. People were amazed. At a time when horses were the primary means of transportation, Henry believed that automobiles would become the future. However, success did not come immediately. His first two business ventures failed. Many investors lost confidence in him, and critics said his dream would never work. But Henry Ford refused to give up. The birth of Ford Motor Company in 1903. Henry Ford founded the Ford Motor Company. At first, the company struggled, but Henry had a bigger vision than simply making cars for wealthy people. He wanted ordinary workers and middle-class families to own automobiles. This idea seemed impossible, because cars were expensive and took a long time to build. Everything changed in 1908 when Ford introduced the Model T. The Model T was affordable, reliable, and easy to maintain. It quickly became popular across America. Families who had never imagined owning a car suddenly had the opportunity to buy one. The Model T became one of the most successful automobiles in history. Henry Ford's greatest innovation was not just the car itself, it was the assembly line. Before Ford, building a car could take more than 12 hours. Ford introduced a moving assembly line that reduced production time dramatically. As production became faster, costs decreased, making cars cheaper for everyone. This revolution changed manufacturing forever. Industries around the world adopted Ford's methods, and modern mass production was born. In 1914, Henry Ford shocked the business world by introducing a $5 a day wage, which was much higher than average at the time. Many people thought he was crazy, but Ford believed that workers deserved fair pay and that happy employees would be more productive. His decision attracted thousands of workers and improved their quality of life. Ironically, many Ford employees became customers who could now afford to buy the cars they built. Like every successful person, Henry Ford faced criticism and difficulties. Competitors challenged him. Economic problems affected his company. New technologies forced constant changes. Some of his views and decisions also became controversial. Yet despite setbacks, Ford Motor Company continued to grow and became one of the largest automobile manufacturers in the world. Henry Ford didn't invent the automobile, but he made it available to ordinary people. He transformed transportation, industry, and the modern workplace. His ideas influenced factories, businesses, and economies across the globe. Today, millions of cars are produced, every year using principles inspired by Henry Ford's innovations. Henry Ford spent his later years focusing on preserving history and supporting various projects. He eventually handed leadership of the company to his family. On April 7, 1947, Henry Ford passed away at the age of 83, but his influence never disappeared. Henry Ford's story teaches us several powerful lessons. Asterisk dreams are stronger than circumstances. Asterisk failure is not the end. It is part of success. Asterisk innovation can change the world. Asterisk persistence matters more than talent alone. Asterisk great achievements begin with simple ideas. One of Henry Ford's most famous quotes is, "Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently." And another quote that perfectly describes his life, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." Henry Ford started as a poor farm boy with big dreams. Through determination, courage, and relentless hard work, he built an empire and changed the course of human history forever. His story proves that one person's vision can transform the world.